I wanted to jump on here with you real quick because, I've been knowing you a couple of years, and every time we have a conversation, it seems like something more amazing is happening. And I feel like, your folks know you for like comedy, but I know
Yeah.
you for comedy and for business. Like, you are a business freaking guru out here making stuff happen, changing lives, taking care of your whole family plus extra. And I kind of just wanted to deep dive into, how'd you even do this? Where'd this come from?
Man, when you take trying to be like them a little bit, it just hits your heart.
Yeah. You cutting out, Wayne. No, barely. You sound like a robot.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah, I say, yeah, when you keep God close, you start hustling for others, your family, you're gonna hustle harder than hustling for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How did you do that though? Because I know a little bit about your story, and you really started from the bottom, now we here type story. Like, how what was the mindset? How did you get out of that whole mindset?
Shoot, it was like, man, I took advantage of every shot I had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So about when I was in the streets, when I was working a job one time and they paid for mileage. So I drove my car to get that mileage check. You know what I mean? You'd be a little extra after you put in gas. When I was in the streets, my family was popular, so I threw parties. You know what I mean? I had a girlfriend that was popular one time, so I used her popularity. We combined it together. It's like, and then when it came to the internet, I just used what I had. I knew I could make people laugh easy. So whatever I do, whatever opportunity I have, I just take advantage of it, focus on it, lock in, and go get it.
Sheesh. I already know it. And how did you learn to get funny like you do?
I was born with
that. It is a gift, huh?
Yeah, it's a gift. Like, I don't need that. That's the easiest thing. Like, I don't try to be funny, for real.
Yeah. I know like you do skits, and it's crazy because how do you even put out so much content? Like, you are daily putting out content. Like, how do you even come up with these different ideas that you be having?
Man, it's just a gift, man. Like, I just come up with ideas, I just got finished shooting something just now. I just got finished shooting 5 skits real quick.
Sheesh.
It's an opportunity. So it's like, man, if a person told me I could walk to New York and guaranteed to go to heaven, I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to go ahead and just walk.
Right.
It's a guarantee. I'd rather take the long route for a guarantee and take the short route and a maybe. You feel me?
Right. Oh, come on. Oh, gotta let that sizzle in your spirit, okay?
For sure.
It's definitely better for you to actually do it. Man, There's so many people that want the fast way. I've experienced in entrepreneurship, like being the type of person where every single person wants to get there fast, get the fast track pass, get the this, get the that, not knowing that if they just started driving or walking or whatever it looks like, that's how you get there, really. But how did you know, like, where you were going? I know, like, you are the number one comedian out here doing things independently. You freaking are like where you sell out everywhere that you go. People absolutely adore you. Every time you go anywhere, people are asking for photos. Number one, because you're humble and you have a humble spirit. And number two, because you're super talented and gifted. But did you always know, like, this was going to be your life?
Nah, I didn't know I was going to be a comedian. I knew I was going to be famous. I thought it was going to be music. I never knew I was going to be a comedian. But once I started, I knew. See, I know when I was rapping, I didn't think I could be the #1 rapper. You know what I mean? I felt like I could be one of the big dogs. But when it came to comedy, I was like, oh, I could be the #1 comedian. So I felt more confident because I knew what I could do on the stage. I knew what I could do on acting, and it just was a gift. I could do that with my eyes closed.
Yes, I love that. So what's next for you, Wayne?
Oh, man, we got the movies. We got everything. Movies. I'm going back on. My tour be over on May 15th, and I'm going back in the fall. I got a TV show coming out with BET. It's a game show. Got a book coming out 2023. So, man, everything is jumping. You know, the trap keep moving.
How do you not get overwhelmed by all of these things? Like, I feel like sometimes people think that once you hit success, you've made it, but I feel like it's even harder to keep than it is to get. What do you think? And how do you keep going?
It make you cut out a lot of BS because it's like you got to cut out the fat off the meat to cook it sometimes. So I cut out a lot of other things to make sure I do this because this is rewarding for not just me, my family, and the fans. Because the fans feel good, it make them get through their day, and it feed my family. So I might cut out never partying again ever. You know, I might cut out those things, but I ain't cutting out what got me everything that I got.
Right.
That's right.
Man, I'm married to the hustle. You feel me?
That's right. I'm married
Yeah.
to the money.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I want to know
Sheesh.
from you guys, like, one, do y'all have any questions for Wayne? And
A
two,
lot.
I really need to know, like, one of the things that I love is that you are always talking about Jesus. You're always talking about God. And you're like, look,
Popping.
if you're not about that life, get to stepping. You don't need to follow me, find a different comedian because I know what I'm about. Do you feel like having that kind of energy has propelled you? Do you feel like it kind of put up an obstacle? Do you feel like your audience changed? And I'll ask the second question after. What do you think?
Yeah, it put up
Yeah,
obstacles, but it's
definitely.
obstacles I didn't need to go over anyway. It's
Mm,
Jesus. The name of Jesus is a filter because a lot of people don't believe in Jesus, so it get
Yeah.
those people out the way.
yeah,
Those who believe in Jesus is bring those people, and those who
yeah,
scared to say His name, it keep them over there. So it bring exactly who you need to come to you anyway. So because
yes.
a lot of people say God, but they scared to say Jesus because they don't came up with these new ideas. But hey, I believe in what I believe in. So
Yeah.
how I'm rocking is how I'm rocking, and I've been rocking with him a long time, and I've been up a long time. So I'm
Yeah,
like, it keep people away from you because people don't believe that. They don't
yeah.
believe in it, so it keep them away. Cause I don't want to hear that. It bring the right people. You know, it's power in the name of Jesus, for
I
real.
know that's right.
There is
And
power
how do you feel like that's changed your
in
life? Have
every
you always
name,
been this
but
way?
No,
I
Jesus,
get what he's
because
saying.
you know they said in the Bible one time when some of the boys were screaming Jesus' name and the disciples came to Jesus like somebody, these boys out here screaming your name and ain't with you. We say, let them scream it because you can't scream Jesus' name too long without changing.
Right.
So it changed my life because shoot, I had to live up to it. I can't be God, but I had to change certain things about me because certain people were following me. So like, all right,
Yeah.
I don't curse in my comedy. I ain't perfect. I'm imperfect, but I'm perfect. Imperfect means I am perfect because I'm perfect because of Him. I ain't nothing, but
Yes.
with God, I'm everything. So man, keeping Jesus close is like working for a big company. If you work for a large company, you got to carry yourself a certain way.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
do
Yep.
what you do. You might go out on the weekend, but you gonna make sure you don't get too drunk to go to work Monday. So
Yep.
Jesus is the biggest company in the world. It's the biggest name on my work outfit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
In
You feel
society,
what I'm saying? So
Jesus is the
Yep.
biggest in
it changed me
society.
because I can't not take care of my kids if I'm
Yeah.
screaming Jesus. I can't not take care of my brothers and sisters if I got them extra because I represent a large company and I
I
Yeah.
ain't trying to
respect.
get fired.
Right.
That's a
Right, right,
good
right. That part. Do you feel
hypothetical
like so
term.
even like because you know you got 10 kids out here. I see somebody said, do you have an 11th kid on the way? Do you have an 11th kid on
Mhm.
Heck no.
the way?
No
Okay,
such
so
thing.
you so you got 10 kids happening. How is that dynamic?
Man, it's smooth, man. Like, you know, four of my kids stay with me. Then three of them, seven of them stay in Atlanta. So, man, they all got their own room in my house.
Yep.
Hmm.
So it's
Big
peaceful, man. It's
boss.
a system. I've been in their life my whole life, so they used to me. I'm just Wayne to them. I'm just daddy. Man, it's the easiest. It's the easiest. It's the peace. And they, hey man, they rock with their daddy for real.
Yeah. I literally like I'm just so mind blown how you've managed to like I'm not mind blown, I appreciate so much how you've managed to reach this level of success. If y'all don't really know, Wayne doesn't talk about a lot of his success. He's just out here letting people think he's the funny comedian. Wayne is a freaking system in himself that literally like takes care of so many people, is making bank, okay, making bank out here, changing lives, providing opportunities. And one thing that I love about you, Wayne, is like I hear your family, I hear people that say like, oh, I'm overpaid for sure. Even I went to your show and Jordan was like, yo, I'm one of the highest paid openers in comedy because Wayne pays his people that well. Like you really take care of your people, but you also really take care of your family. Like how did you balance between like success and family, because a lot of people really haven't like figured that out at all?
It's like, just reading the Bible and seeing how things went back then, and it's like it said, treat people how you want people to treat you, but I believe it's treat people how you want God to treat you. So I
Come
overpay
on.
people because that's how God overpay me. Like I'm overpaid for what I do. For me to never been in no big Hollywood movie, and I already got them M's, I already got the mansion, I already got the name, I already selling out, because God is overpaying me because I overpay people. Because if you pay people
Yes.
right where they deserve, God gonna give you right where you deserve. And I want to be low. He says those who don't believe in Him can still get what they work for, but
You
those
hear
who do
that?
believe in
Yeah.
Him get what they haven't even worked for. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I like my cup runneth over, so I run it over other people's cups.
I
Okay,
love that.
black
And I
and
know I
white
literally have
motherfuckers who
seen you
love.
do it in real life. And for those of you that don't know me, hey, what's up? My name is Sarah Fontenot. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm in Atlanta halftime, in LA halftime, bi-coastal. What's up, Garen? What's up,
I hope a lot of
Tony?
people
Definitely
learning
have a
from Wayne.
podcast out here. And Wayne is really just, man, I've been knowing you for what, years now?
It's been years, bro.
It's
Like
been years now. And I'm just so grateful, number one, for our relationship, but just to see like you haven't changed. And it's crazy because can I share like a couple things that I know
yeah,
about you?
for sure.
So one of the things, guys, hey, what's up, Brandy? One of the things that I know is Wayne is one of the most transparent people I have ever met. When he's got it, everybody's got it. When he doesn't, he still makes sure everybody else is good. We'll give the shirt off of his back to make sure that he's taking care of his people. Like I've seen it in real time. And it's wild because, people sometimes see you at this high point and they expect you to never have like a dip. And if some of you guys are like, why is she asking all these questions? I'm a co-host of the show, No Fluff, the podcast. And I can't wait, Wayne, to get you on here in real life and to give people an opportunity
So
to really know you, like the you behind the comedy, the you behind the system, the you behind the family and how you're doing things. But I know that you went through some tough times in COVID because touring had to stop. You weren't able to do your shows. Things just looked a lot different. People were with their money. How did you, number one, do you want to talk about that? And then number two, how did you get out of that? Like, it's
oh
wild when
yeah,
I hear your story.
hey man, I did what I always have done. I believed in Him, and I
Yeah.
knew that He was gonna come through because I'm just God's prodigy. Like I'm His storyline. So I was like, what's next? I already know that
Yeah.
He's gonna write a new story. And man, I put my head down and and tried different things, and I knew what not to try because when you put God in something for real, it really moves fast. It'll let you know
Yeah.
quick. So I went back to how I got here, and I went back to social media, man, and man, just did what I knew how to do. I took social media over to get to where I was at to be able to tour. So I
Yeah.
did it again during the pandemic. I know how to do that. I know how to get online and go viral every day if I want. So, man, I just
Yeah.
believed. I did what I've always have done, believe, and go for what I know. And I made more money in the pandemic than I made over my whole life. I made more money in a year
Sheesh.
than I made over my whole other 33 years. I'm 34 now.
Yeah, I love that so much. Uh, literally, my heart smiles when I hear your story because, again, and one of the things, when we have conversations, you were even sharing with me because we all go through things, right? And I love how you're always like, yo, you've just got to share the truth of what you're going through. Like once you've gotten over it, like obviously when you're in it, it's more of a complaint, but when you're through it, it's like a testimony, right? And so I kind of want to know for you, like, how do you feel about, like, how did you even get to a place where you just are so openly like, yeah, I got baby mamas. Yeah, I got 10 kids. Like you literally put those things on the forefront where people could judge you.
Because the best story for God is those who doubt you and talk about you. So I put out a lot
Come
of
on.
information about me so people can doubt, talk, and talk down on me, because when God write my story, I always come out on top. So it make people look, then let me try Jesus. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like when somebody trying to sell you that spray that gets stains out of you.
Yeah.
They put dirt on their clothes first, and then they spray it to show you how their product could get the stains out the shirt.
Yeah.
So I get dirty in life. I don't have a bunch of kids. I don't went down with money before, because when I come out clean, everybody want to buy the product I use. And the product I use is Jesus. And it ain't even for sale, it's for free.
Yeah. That's the plug. That is the whole bar. You gotta say that again.
Yeah.
That's wild. It is so true. Sheesh. Okay, so a lot of people are commenting on here. I know we're on a live, and I'm so blessed that you're even on Instagram right now, because I know you're not necessarily doing the most on Instagram right now. Are you coming back to Instagram? That's what a lot of people are asking in the comments. You coming back to Instagram?
I'm coming back, but not with the skits until they you know, they got that's the business thing. But man, I'm on YouTube and Facebook, but I still be on the gram, I vibe on there, but the skits are on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. So okay. I'm like, my mind is still just so blown. Wayne, what do you think is something that a lot of people would think about you that, is just either like, what do people not know that you're like, I wish people knew this, outside of you're hilarious as a comedian, outside of like, oh, like what is it? What do you wish people would know about you?
That I wish they'll know that I don't care about. I don't care about nothing but what I'm supposed to care about, and that's people. I don't care about what people say. I don't care about the world. I don't care about material things. I don't care, and I wish more people know that, because it'll save them a lot of time.
How do you not care? We live in a world where everybody cares. They care about opinions. They care about judgments. They care about what people got to say. They care about their family not liking what they do. How did you get to that point?
When a crackhead on crack, he don't care about nothing else. He don't care about his teeth. When I'm addicted to Jesus, so if I'm addicted to Jesus, and everything God feeds me, I don't need nothing. I'm not scared to go broke. I don't care about no money. As long as I got God, I'm good. So I'm addicted to a drug.
Yeah.
And I'm not comparing God to no drug, but it's like for the world to understand what I'm saying. I'm addicted to God. So
yes,
nothing in this world gonna move me. I lose this fame. I lose these cars.
Yeah.
As long as I got Him. So I don't care about what people talking about. It's a waste of time.
Yeah. If you lost it, you build it right back.
Man, He built it. He do the work.
Yeah. Okay, so break that down, because we talked about that before. But I want the people to know what you're talking about.
People got to read the Bible too, because I ain't been talking to them. Jesus was a carpenter. So whatever he was in the flesh, when he died, he became that in your spirit. A carpenter put houses together. A carpenter come in there and do everything from tick to tack. So God will come through and fix your life. The answer to your life is in your brain.
Yeah.
And it's already there. Nobody knows your life like you know your life.
Yeah.
See, what it is, man, some people be building a house and need a hammer, and looking at somebody else who building a boat and out there with floats and other things. Like, I need a float. No, you don't need no float, because they building something for the water. They trying to, they got different tools. See, you're born and equipped with the tools that you need in your life. So you got to look around what's around you and in you. And that's what God is. He's already in you. So, but what it is, people look at other people's life. Hey, if you ain't born athletic, man. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay, yeah. So it's like, man, that's what it is, man. Jesus do it for you. He do it for me. Like, he give me the game. But I got the cheat code. I was born funny, so I use what I got. I don't try to do nothing else. I don't want to learn about nothing else. I don't want knowledge of too much other stuff. Because this right here, I love it. Everything I got is off jokes. You feel me?
Yeah, that's wild. You wanna make us laugh real quick? I feel like when you get to a comedian or a singer or an actor, they like, do something right now. Like, what you got right now?
I ain't got nothing, not on Instagram, because they don't pay for no jokes no more.
Oh, I love that so much. That's facts, though. That is absolute facts. Man, I just want to say thank you so much for even taking the time to jump on Instagram. I know you aren't even on here like that. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for our relationship.
Yep.
And,
And you know, we need to tell people about us, Sarah, like how people could really be friends. And like,
yeah.
you know, we was friends. We kicked it with each other. We don't chill with each other, and we never cross the line. So, you know, see, most people don't think. See, that's what happened. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women don't believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know what though? I think you gotta
Huh?
teach them, Wayne, because I feel like a lot of people think men and women can't just have a mutual respect in a relationship together. Like I really feel like they think that it's this impossible thing. What's your advice to the men and to the women? What would you say? How to do this? How do we do this?
Don't go to bed drinking alcohol. Every
That's
time we done been together sober, most people who cross the line because they don't drink some alcohol.
right.
So, you know, we friends, you know, hey,
They
I ain't
just
saying I ain't
blaming
attracted
the
to you or
alcohol.
we ain't attracted to each other, but it's just to show people that you ain't got to cross that line all the time.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
that's
people
true.
think, especially, you know, a guy in my position, they think I crossed that line, but man, I ain't stuck.
Right.
I ain't stuck with no woman talking about.
I know that's right.
Wayne.
I know that's right. And I also feel like
I
because
know
of the
that's
relationship that
right.
we have, like the value of what we have, it's like that line would only like that can't we can't mess with that. You know what I mean? Like it's like such a valuable thing that it wouldn't be a, oh, let's drink and let's turn up one time. It'd be like, yo, this is my husband, okay? Like
Yeah.
that's literally the only way that there would be a line being crossed. And I'm so grateful that really and truly, like
So
I've
basically,
seen you.
say, I got to be your husband again.
Again.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, fellas, you see how they do the real ones, right? See how these women do. That's what we need to talk about. How these women, they make a real man. Oh, in order for you to get some, you got to get married. God, no.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying, I value you so much, Wayne. I really do. I really
Nah,
do.
you value you.
That's true too.
God don't matter.
Oh man, that's a whole skit. Look, we can
That's the
make
whole
one.
skit. When a
Yeah.
girl tell you the order, we got to get married. I'm going to do that skit, and you going to know it's about you too.
Have you ever made any skits about me before?
Yeah, I definitely don't make some skits about you.
Uh,
When I did a skit with Melissa, when a girl talk about her ambitious plans, and you don't care about what she's talking about.
So for those of y'all that don't know, guys, so me and Wayne, like I said earlier, we met years ago on a plane, right? We were both flying first class and actually were sitting next to each other on the plane. And we had the same shades on. And it was literally like, wait, what? Wait, who? And we didn't know each other, obviously. And we started laughing and joking and all the things. And as I got to know Wayne, I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I was really, like, especially at this time, this is the most in my bag I have ever been. Like the ambition was on 10,000. And Wayne, you've always supported like whatever I have going on. He's like, oh yep, let me order. Oh yep, I'll do this. Oh yep, whatever. Like I bet. But I'm just grateful for you, man.
Yeah. The girl here, boy, she talked about Herbalife. Shout out to
Yeah.
Herbalife, though. We just gave them a free shout out, but boy, listen.
I'm like, look, why are we paying them, Wayne? Why are we paying them?
I ain't care about nothing she was talking about.
But you supported though, and I appreciate that.
That's for sure.
Someone said that's something everyone won't, right? I don't know what that means in that question. Guys, this is like I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. Like really and truly, this is a forever thing. And what is one last thing you want to bless these people with? What's one thing you want to tell? How is it? How do you even deal with 10 children, baby mamas, child support? You know, you joke about it all the time, but like, how do you really deal?
Man, your strength is in your mess.
Come
So
on.
face your problems, and that's where the gems of God at. He got your strength and your peace hidden in your mess. See, what people try to do, they try to run away from their mess, then
Yeah.
come back and fix it, face it, struggle with
Yeah.
it. See, most people like, let me go get straight so I can go back and do this. No, the answer is right there. The cloud that covered Moses then when they were moving through the wilderness, they had to move together. So it's
Yeah.
like I ain't straight to the people to my left and my right behind me straight. So I face what I've done. You know, if I got
Yeah.
these kids, I got to face everything about it. If this one don't like to clean up, I'm gonna stay on this one till this one become clean.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. This one can't drive. I'm gonna figure it out. You know, I'm gonna face it. And in between that, your problems, whether it's your bill, face your
Yeah.
bills. Look at your
Yeah.
debt today and be like, "Well, I'm in trouble." Then
Yeah.
your brain will find the path they need to go to answer it. You know, but when you just like, I'm gonna get straight one day and come fix it all once, it ain't gonna never go like that.
You know, it
No,
reminds me of two things that my mom always used to say. She used to say in business, in relationships, in life, she's like, life is like braces, right? If you put braces on your teeth and you try to straighten all your teeth right away, you'll lose all your teeth. You'll bust your teeth out. Like things take
that's
time.
right.
And I think that that's one
Take
thing
time.
that, especially like for those of you that may be aspiring entrepreneurs that are on this line, or aspiring comedians, because like show business is 80% show and 20%, or no, 80% business and 20% show. And you know, y'all see Wayne because he's so good inside of that 20% of show, but he's a beast inside of the 80% of business. And I just like, I keep saying that again and again and again. But what I love, Wayne, that you really brought up for me is that you're obsessed with completion. And I think that a lot of people start things and they never finish or they never start. And it's no wonder why, you know, you are the number one comedian in the world. It's no wonder why you're independent and you're able to do all of these things and bless all of these people, because like you would say, you know, if you were to work, like you work hard, you work real hard, you work really, really, really hard, and you wouldn't think so because, you know, you are charismatic and you could use your personality, but you're like, no, I'm going to use my work ethic. You know, how did you do that actually?
Man, you know, just being in high school, I was real competitive. One thing about me, people, when you real like I'm real, people gonna tell you the truth about yourself, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then you become competitive because now you gotta compete with your own self. If you ain't truthful like me, people will lie to you. Oh, trust me, you fine. Trust me, Wayne wasn't good. Everybody on the internet will be talking about how good I'm not. But since I'm
Right.
good, nobody says nothing about how good I am on stage, because what it was, when you keep it real, you put that pressure on yourself. So
Mm.
now you got to become what you talking about.
Yeah.
You got to become that, and it comes from just going back to being real.
Yes.
Just
Some.
just just be real, bro. You be real. The energy, man. You gonna have to be that what you talk about.
Yeah. Somebody said, I love you. And you did an amazing job on Saturday. I'm still laughing at your jokes, especially the ones about your childhood and being hungry.
Yeah, it's real, boy. Being hungry is yeah.
Sheesh. How does it feel to sell out the Fox Theater?
It feel good, man. You know, it just feel good to be coming through this thing the way I'm coming, man. It's just rewarding to the point I don't even talk about it anymore, because it's like whatever I said years ago about God, people get to see it now. The way my career been built is different than a lot of people's, you know. So it's just
Yeah.
like I'm at peace now, because like I told people, so take what I know and who I know and put them in your business. Because
Yeah.
Jesus is an investor. He walk around with a bankroll of
No,
peace,
no, no.
love, and harmony, ready to invest in your life. You know how people looking for investors to invest in their building their dream. Man, it
Yep.
ain't number one dream. The dream is to live a peaceful life, because you could be in Hawaii and a person could be. When I was in the projects, I felt better than people in Hawaii because I've had peace with me the whole time.
Mm.
When you see people travel all the time, not all people. Some people travel because they trying to find peace. You should never
Mm.
feel better on vacation than you feel at home.
Truly.
If you feel better on vacation than you feel at home, well, you ain't right. Yeah, they ain't how it's supposed to go.
Yeah. How do you even have the energy to keep doing that? Like, because every weekend you're in a new state. You got to
Yeah, man.
travel, you got to fly.
It's
You're
sacrifice.
vegan, so food is hard to find. I know that's a whole thing too. Um,
Yeah,
but
food. My diet, man. I never smoke, never drink. You know what I'm saying? I eat right. That's just the real stuff that I don't like to talk about because I ain't one of the people to tell people, oh, you need to eat like this or don't drink or smoke. I ain't finna judge you, but I
right,
don't do it. So my energy level is just at a different capacity because the average person my age do something. They're gonna either
right.
eat different, wrong, or they gonna smoke or drink. So I just got an advantage. And that's just clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for blessing the life, blessing these people, blessing my people. I'm just so like literally when I look at your journey from where I've met you, even, and you were already popping when I met you. I didn't know how popping you were. You've been popping for a long time, like over a decade. You've been popping. But what I'm really grateful for is to see the slingshot of success that you've had. Like you said, this last year was better than all the first 33 in this last one. And you truly are the same person. So I just want to say thank you for remaining humble. Thank you for remaining a student. Thank you for the way that you show up, the message that you give and send to let people know, like, look, at the end of the day, number one, Jesus is the way, God is the way. And when you get right within, then everything comes without. So I'm so grateful for you. Thank you
All right,
so
for
much.
sure. You be good, girl.
I
For sure.
promise you too. Bye,
All right.
y'all.
Yo, this is great stuff. Forgot to turn off the mic. I hope there wasn't much distortion. Sorry, you guys. I just came back and realized the mic was on. So, yeah, Wayne is the best, man. And this girl is very nice. Sarah Fontenot. Or Fonte. I don't know. Maybe the knot is, I don't know. Fontenot. Yeah, let's say Miss Sarah Fontenot. Yes, they're lovely people, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, share. Okay?